Hey there! If you're looking for a fun and easy way to earn rewards, including cash and prizes, check out the link in the video description.
Welcome back to Reality Check, where we uncover all the latest drama and feuds in the world of reality TV. Today, we're diving headfirst into the explosive feud between Kyle Cooke and Craig Conover. Stay tuned as we spill all the tea on their text exchange, Bravo's potential involvement with Loverboy, and everything in between. Let's get real and start dissecting this juicy reality TV showdown. Kyle Cooke revealed a text exchange with Craig Conover, the boyfriend of castmate Paige DeSorbo, after Craig's collaboration with a beverage company that competes with Kyle's Loverboy. He also denied pushing his brand on Summer House castmates and shared more details about the drama. In a recent interview with Andy Cohen on Watch What Happens Live, Kyle shaded Craig for the collab, and he suggested he was a liar. Afterward, a front person for the competing brand suggested that Kyle doesn't allow investors at Loverboy, and hinted that before Craig's new partnership, the stars had a conversation in which Craig asked to invest in Loverboy, which Kyle denied. "I'll be honest. Like Andy caught me off guard," said Kyle on the Trading Secrets podcast, addressing Andy's questions about the drama. "I hadn't thought about this in a while, and I let my emotions get the best of me. Andy sees that. He sees that I'm hurt, and what does he do? He digs deeper." Kyle said he consciously decided not to comment on Craig's involvement with the competitor, and he wanted to keep it a private matter until he made it public on WWHL. "That was not my intention," said Kyle, who then gave an update on Craig and Paige. I'm friends with Craig. The last thing I'm trying to do is make it awkward for any of us." Kyle then denied the claim that he doesn't allow investors. "We've had investors since 2019. I value them immensely," he said. "I've had lots of them texting me saying, 'What in the heck is going on?' I could not have done it without them." He also said he gives equity in the company to all of his employees, consultants, and partners. "So no, I am not a sole owner," he said before sharing that Craig never expressed interest in investing in Loverboy. According to Kyle, Craig made a point of reaching out to him when he came into town in February. They had drinks, and before meeting with other friends, Craig sprung the news of his potential new partnership. Kyle was given the impression that Craig offered equity in the other company. "The next day I text Craig like, 'Hey man, I can't. I've been giving a lot of thought about what you said about this opportunity you have, and please hold off from signing anything. I'd love to put an offer on the table to kind of counter it," recalled Kyle. "The irony is I'd actually talked to him a month prior to this because we're coming out with a THC soda." After a back and forth, Craig essentially said it was too late. Kyle continued, "And that was that. Here's a good friend of mine. I just thought he'd at least give me an opportunity to hear me out. I just didn't think one of my good friends would go hop in bed with a competitor." Kyle said he feared this would impact our friendship. He also claimed that Ben, the founder of the competing company, DM'd Kyle for a potential meetup when he was already in talks with Craig. Kyle didn't see the message, but later Ben allegedly bumped into him at a conference and asked Kyle to go to dinner, which took place 2 weeks before Kyle's convo with Craig. Kyle claimed he and Ben discussed throwing a party together to cross-pollinate their audiences, but Ben didn't tell him he was already discussing a collab with Craig. Ben also allegedly didn't tell Craig that he had just spoken with Kyle, who found this odd. However, Kyle said he perhaps overreacted to Craig's involvement. Later in the podcast, he denied ever forcing anyone to consume Loverboy. "I've never pushed this on anybody," he explained via Us Weekly. "Yet, do I hope that they wouldn't bring my competitors' products into the house? Sure." He then addressed if Bravo is connected to his brand. "No, they are not in cahoots," he stated. "Technically speaking, they'll get a piece of my takeaway. If there is some type of acquisition and I'm still on air. If anything, they tell me to tamper it down," the star added. "They are like, 'Kyle, please take off the low.